Ready.
Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, Malone Stadium, home to the ULM Warhawks, and fans have been getting ready for this one pretty much all week. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Texas State Bobcats, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the UL Monroe Warhawks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Entering play call screen.
The Bobcats will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the UL Monroe Warhawks offense will get the first crack at it here. And as we look out on the...
Entering Super Sim, playing key moments screen. Entering play
call.
The
man who makes it all go, and that's this quarterback.
Yeah, and he's big time. That's why he's up for all these awards. He's known. Everybody knows exactly what he brings to the table. He can run it. He can throw it. They're expecting a big day from this young fella.
Some drop, coach suggestions. There are 6
on
categories.
First down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So, guys, over the last few years, there have been seismic changes to college football. Realignment, name, image, and likeness. But one of the biggest changes, the transfer portal.
Yeah, and now guys that are unhappy or in a situation where they see something that they'd rather be in, now you can leave, and there is no penalty. So, a lot of recruiting, Jesse, on other people's teams that go on throughout a season.
Yeah, it's 365. It's a lot of pressure on coaches to re-recruit their own players as well to try to keep those rosters intact. But the transfer portal completely flips rosters upside down. One team that struggles this year, if they get one key addition, it's...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. The Bobcats offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
Options, 45 with bases selected.
The give to the back. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page.
Entering plate formation.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Yeah, this coaching staff, they're getting this offensive line lathered up and into a rhythm. Now they're letting them drive off the ball on 1st down on these running plays, and they're getting chunks of yardage.
They'll try the right side. A run up the middle is
Entering
stopped
play
for no
call
gain.
formation.
Man, oh man, the ball carrier was
Tight
just
slot
shut
open.
down.
Barrier
And I tell you what,
wide
they need
offset.
to push up front, too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way. At least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there. He didn't have it.
A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. They'll try to bully their way for the first. This might depend on the spot, but I think he's going to come up just inches short of converting that third down.
Third and 2, trying to be physical, trying to win the battle up front. Almost there, Palmer, just short, 4th and inches.
Yeah, and he was so disappointed he didn't pick up that first. He's looking over to the sidelines right now, asking for the ball again here on 4th.
And I think those quarterback sneaks used to be for the big, strapping quarterbacks, but man, nowadays, dude, all you got to do is fall forward, and it's such a hard play to stop. So you see this all across all levels of football, and it's just a difficult play to stop.
And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge.
Shotgun, tight slot open, RPO peak slant, bench smash, double post, wide offset, empty, bunch ST, empty quads HG.
All wideouts, no backs. Looking to pass, it's McLeod. Out of the backfield, he's open. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this third and short, they're still thinking touchdown. Looking to throw for it. It's complete to the right. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
They thought they had that screen set up, but there was a giant hole in the screen, and they went backwards.
Defense obviously did a good job watching tape, Reese. They know this is an offense that's going to try and take advantage of their pass rush upfield and try to sneak some screens in, but nobody on defense fooled that time.
On second down, he'll fire. It's complete on the right side. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. From the gun, the running back has it. Really good run there on third down. He got 5, but they're still left with a 4th and 3. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. They'll go with the running game on 4th down here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Entering play call.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
Michael Blitz. Cover 1 MLB Blitz. Cover 4. Cover 1 MLB Blitz.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Caught over the middle. It's well. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Split. There are 5.
That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. to throw. It's Moody. Throws to the back. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
Third down play from the gun. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Warhawks want to crank the tempo.
Oh, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback.
Defensive man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
Looking to throw it again. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Time. Rush, you have 15. Cover 1, Robert. Cover 2. Cover 3, Cloud.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third down, going up top. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
And the Warhawks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he hits them deep inside the 10-yard line. A long way to go for this offense. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
When you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Now with a chance to get a little breathing room, 2nd and 3 from the 15. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
You wonder now on offense, have they found something in the run game? Finally, it's been tough for them to get the run game going, but they picked up a nice gain on that last one. Let's see if they go back to it.
Scanning the field, it's McLeod. Finds his man down the middle. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
Here's the handoff. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Nice run there on first down. You know this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Right.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
Listen, I know that's not a huge game. Those run plays matter. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a fourth-quarter game.
They've got it at the 41. Third is short, trying to keep the chains moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on
formation. There are punch T. There are 35 formation. There are 8 cat punch T. Wide offset. All H.
And the offense stays on the field on 4th and 1. I'm not sure they're just trying to make the defense jump. I believe they think they can get it. The Bobcats brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
You got to give this offense a ton of credit because they've stepped up big in critical situations. That's the third time in the game on fourth down they get the first by running it.
They'll throw it on first down. That's reeled in. It's Sparks.
Entering play call, slot right double, punch
and those slot receivers nowadays, they're little water bugs, man. You can play touch football in an elevator to lose to these guys because they're so quick and so dynamic. Get open and catch the football.
And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it, open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down.
Keep pass. Verticals. There are 4 verticals. Seam F angle.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to
Entering
get one
play
more
call.
snap off before
Seam
the
F
2-minute
angle.
warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. They'll line up for a second down play. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Looking for a man. It's McLeod. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, it could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field.
Smash error for bench smash. Pop power O. Bench smash. Smash. Empty and slot girls.
In the dead center of the field as they try to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Williams. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He's going to pass. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
On second down, just keeps firing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
Entering
the offense
call,
will have to use its first time out of the half.
Keep verticals, 4 vertical, seam F angle, Seattle.
And the Bobcats will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Fox. And that had all the makings of bugs near windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
Punch HG. M. Wide offset. All hitch. 0-1 trap.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. To the air, it's McLeod. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Texas State.
I think you love starting the year off with some momentum, and that's exactly what this offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders, defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
Error 5 sub. Split error. Cover 2 invert. Cover 3 match.
Only 7 seconds remaining in the first half. Let's see how they play it here on 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Split, there are 5 categories. You have 9 options. Cover 3 is selected.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
Entering play call.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Warhawks will boot it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same in the second half.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Quarterback checking the play. Running back goes in motion. To the air, it's McLeod. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And they set it down after the completion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Going with the ground game left. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Right away after picking up the first down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend when you can run the football successfully on first down. You're starting like that. Now what opens up? Play action. Now you're making me play pass and run. This offense, if they can create that run physicality, now it opens up everything else.
The Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
Really good. You're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles, and get them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that's a good example there of it.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20.
selected.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
Audible.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pass is intercepted. Bringing it back. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Warhawks. A great return for the touchdown. Any return for a touchdown is a great one to a defense. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense returns to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. And the returner is stopped. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. This possession will be a test after squandering that long drive, throwing a pick 6, Jesse.
You're right, Reese. Well, I think this is really dependent, too, on the leaders in this huddle right now to step up and help this offense get back on pace here on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is frothing at the mouth. They're excited. They're jacked up. They just made a big play. They got all the momentum, so they're ready to hunt.
Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
That's that defense you know you go to running situations. Your base defense when you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
He showed it all there. A little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down.
And listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I mean, I love teams that commit to the run, and when it's successful, keep running the rock.
Yeah, David, I think this offensive line right now, they've got a lather going. They're really sort of getting in the groove and flow of this game. They're just getting tremendous push at the point of attack. It seems like every single time they decide to run the ball.
And the Bobcats will hustle to the line.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short.
Categories: empty slot, wide offset, orange.
They've converted every time on 4th down. 3 for 3 so far. They'll go for 4. That's the end of the quarter. Texas State has the lead here. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Shot, tights, wide offset, orange.
They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. They'll try to pick up the first. How about that defense rising up and stopping it short on 4th down?
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get into the 33-yard line. They want to get this defense on its heels. Smith takes the handoff. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
The run from the shotgun. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Formation 4-4 concept. Cover 4 cons.
They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's 3rd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Big Fort, there, you engage 8.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and they convert. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the first down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
Fires to the wideout. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, UL Monroe.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by just 2 over Minnesota. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
Seattle. Formation. Wing over. AHP power G.
Now on 2nd down after the incompletion. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, you look by the blitz and dive by the blitz. That time the defense called it at the perfect time. The linebacker able to make the stop on a short game.
And from the offense's perspective, that's probably making a little something out of nothing.
Short cross. Coast.
To the air. It's McLeod. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with the clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. UL Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Warhawks. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Entering play call.
Nice touchdown run. This is a team effort. You just got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease. And the wide receivers start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that one.
Makes the grab on the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle was finally made.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Back to throw, it's McLeod. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DBs.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play. So nice job in coverage.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning.
Short cross.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment.
Audible.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quarterback moving. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate. It wasn't not free for a fumble. It'll be third down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football, but the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
Coming out, nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Entering play call, formation, there are 6 categories.